Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saur, Darkchylde, and welcome back to Let's Replay Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. Last time, after her going to the designated location, like Trucy said, when she was, how can I say, fake abducted by a mysterious creature, it turned out it was a prop of hers to stall for time. A prop by the name of Mr. Hat. There we learned more about Apollo's perceive ability and was able to not only prologue the trial, but also prove that our witness is guilty of a crime. Not murder, but a different crime. And a very embarrassing one at that, which I will dare not say. Let's see. All that's left to do now is go through one more day of investigation, then we'll see where it goes in the next trial from there. So let's get started. June 16th, 2026, 2:23 p.m. Write Anything Agency. That was a train wreck. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive.
Really? I have fun. And Walkie made it through the day too.
Everyone was too obsessed with pennies to bother with the real case.
But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. Hey, you should come, Polly.
Yeah.
The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance.
Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him.
Hello? Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Walkie will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty. Yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, way to put the pressure on a guy.
Please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family?
I'm fine with it, and I love Walkie with all my heart. That's so sweet.
So, it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Wally first meet anyway?
Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Office romance.
She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
Did you know that the boss was trying to get out of the business?
Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Wonky going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the next head boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at the age when boys want to make a mark on the world.
That's not the way I would have put it.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He really focuses on profit. The Kitaki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it.
But Waki says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They've even got the ever classic, hey, what about the family business thing going? Usually it's the father worried about the tradition.
Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Mr. Marakitz.
Yes, apparently.
I was in the clinic about a half a year ago. Oh, he messed up my arm something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye! So I gotta go in and get another doc to patch me up again.
Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki always has been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life was in danger. Wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little more about this operation. I wouldn't. Maybe it's time we pay the Marakitz clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right. Leave it to me.
Apollo, I think you're making her more nervous.
Sorry, I'm new to this, okay?
It's alright. I believe in you.
Okay, before we go to the Kitaki Mansion, or wherever it was that Apollo wanted us to go, let's see if we can talk to our client.
Looks like Waki's out for questioning.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me.
Yes?
The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other... Ah! You mean the panty snatcher.
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too? Alright. Let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this.
He is a valuable witness.
He is a bit precious, I'll give him that. Prestigious? Please keep it brief. If you would, I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. Nerg! It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to ask you a few words. We would like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they are few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait! I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How, exactly? Yes, that night, I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more.
You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right?
You're here too? Oh, great Trucy, teach me!
Eh?
I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please, make me your apprentice.
Apollo, help!
I don't know. I think he'd make a great, lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us once more? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this I am quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen!" And then the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true? Really? My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than penny snatching, true.
It sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all.
How I wish it weren't so. And that's all we're gonna get from him, so let's move on. Yipes! She's back! Hey, you two, over here. Us?
Yo, Little Plum, what's up?
I think all this gangsternese is negative influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Well, I just had to... a man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes! Sorry, I caught him!
You're cute when you're nervous, Polly.
I'll deal with you later. But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Walkie? Walkie? Clearly. Yes, ma'am! This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here.
really everything you'd expect for a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude.
The life does have an appeal on that age, particularly for boys.
What? Don't look at me like that!
He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago.
Yes, we heard the story from Walkie.
But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone.
What?
He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot at someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom.
Her words do have a certain weight to them.
Hopefully, when all this is taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss? You mean Walkie's father? They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they?
The boss may act tough, but that boy means the whole world to him.
But Walkie seems, well, it seems like he's against his father's position.
It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true.
But why the change? Isn't the gangster thing just not paying the bills?
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
I see. Something must be up.
He'll see things the way the boss sees them someday. It's true. One of our pistols is missing.
So the murder weapon was from this mansion? We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days.
None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken them.
I see.
I'm sure the cops will continue tramping all over the mansion because of this. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change.
She doesn't seem too concerned, at least.
Yeah, Walkie's fiancé.
They're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose. She's been staying over lately.
You don't look too happy about that, little plum.
How'd you guess?
Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her?
Walkie brought her home one day. She says he wants to tie the knot.
I can see why. She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough, but you know... Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in the business too long. And you start to see only darkness in people. You get a nose for it. You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble.
I wonder what that problem is. It's like a gangster's only vision of a female intuition.
Okay. Now let's pan right and examine the garbage can.
This trash can. This is where we found the mirror.
Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in there? Something near the bottom? Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up here after Mr. Wright's accident.
Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up.
Now then, let's go see Mr. Aldoon.
Hey, it's Mr. Aldoon. Oh, Mr. Aldoon. What's wrong?
So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here, to thank you.
Ah,
But now it's a crime scene, and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even in death, he's after my neck, I tell ya. Bah! I can't even cook an honest noodle.
he? Even in death? You mean the victim, Mr. Mirackets?
I tell ya, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier.
Remind me never to eat his noodles when he is in a bad mood.
That stand, for generations, it served up the very best noodles us Eldoons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand. It's history, I tell you.
Well, watch what you say, or it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Aldoon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Trucy doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, and I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune.
Mr. Aldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before becoming a chef?
Ah, let old noodles lie. That's what I say.
I'm starting to get an idea for what he did anyway.
He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that.
Mr. Aldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Miraculous Clinic?
Eh?
I couldn't help but sense anonymity here.
Admitted? I hate him. Hated. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know, Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success, the mob.
You mean the Kitaki family?
They're always having one of them turf wars and whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maratic saw a chance and forced some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal.
A deal?
Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. For one free bowl of noodles a week. He used to say,
Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
"Oh, I doubt it's legal." Well, but it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon, he was getting all the business in town, leaving me here in the dark, up to my neck in soupy noodles.
I think I figured out Mr. Aldoon's former occupation.
Can't hurt to ask, Apollo.
Mr. Aldoon, or should I say Dr. Aldoon. Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last.
So Mr. Maratix was your rival?
You like those onions they put in the soup broth? Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon and drink some broth. Those onions would find their way in there. For some people who like them, why, that's just fine. For people who hate them,
I hate onions. Hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of the good-tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was, an onion. Onion boy, that's what I called him.
So, you weren't exactly friends.
Ha! Me and Pal Maratix? Ever since prep school, we were getting in each other's faces. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. He'd just blow right past without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right, I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. Then that no good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that.
Thanks to him, I was forced to trade my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by.
Huh?
You're investigating Maractics, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you want to know about that doctor? You ask a doctor, that's all I'm saying. You just think of me, if you need something, Trucy doll.
Right. Thanks, Mr. Aldoon.
I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Now then.
Well, we've got to check out that clinic. Heck, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday.
That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday.
Your business is over in the park, isn't it? Hit the clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But...
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected, hit the incident in the park, or beat it.
No harm in asking, no gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Let's present something to him. Let's see.
Sorry, sonny boy. My interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. He's get me back my stand. I'm begging ya.
Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself a bit here. So, presented the wrong evidence to the wrong person. Let's go to the detention center and finally talk to our client, hopefully. I was hoping to meet with my client. Walkie-talkie's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out.
Great, finally. Yo, sup, my little imposter? Hey, what did you just call me?
Dizam! It's you. Sorry, G. Thought you were Alita.
My little imposter? Sure is a strange nickname.
It's a click thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl, you like?
If you're going to drop a part of that, why not drop poster her and just call her a girl? 'Cause she's so much more than that. G, she's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do for you? You don't look so chipper today, Walkie.
Worried about your, heart condition, maybe?
That was the wackiest thing of all. All us G's lined up taking eye exams. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy.
A relief to hear.
Eh? What's a relief?
Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him. You know what I'm saying? I missed my fallen angel. Hey, you go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you?
Lawyer, not gopher. Not gopher.
So I hear that you're to be married next month? Straight up. We pour the nuptial 40 out on the stoop. Alita. Oh, Snapple cakes. She's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in this own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague.
Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I best hold my tongue, you feel me?
What?
Man, what's past is past. She knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there are things worth protecting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, she's down with all the way. So, both of them are mum about their past.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you at the with you and Pal Marackets?
There's something you should know.
We Katakis are having what might you call a feud with the rival's family. So about 6 months back, I go on to the rival's turf, packing a knife, right? And you were shot?
Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kataki family, you know what?
So you were taken to the Marackets clinic then?
You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know?
I'd hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kataki's scary enough when he's not scary. But the bullet that hit you was never removed? And it's still threatening his life.
That doctor, he did it on purpose. The rebels paid him off, I'm sure of it.
I need to hear more about the night of the murder. That much is clear.
Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old revel game days are over. He just wants to make money.
Isn't that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better to live fast or die young. For shizzle. Wait till I run the yard. Then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG. Time all the time. Represent.
Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Trucy.
About these weapons, the pistol and the knife, they belong to the family. I snuck them out that night.
So, the killer, Mr. Stickler, says he saw how that night was.
I guess it was me. I was there after all. Yeah, we're finished.
Yo, Walkie. Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Eh? The day he had that checkup, when I found out about the bullet in my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figure I give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So, I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I ran into him in the park, and he was dragging this noodle stand behind him. Wait, you didn't put him out to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you bring the stand. Shorty, you're more whacked than I am. Him. And that's saying something. But I was serious. The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there at that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's all we're gonna get out of him. Let's go back to the Kataki mansion.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one of them say, "Oh my God, it's him!"
Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't Air Forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck.
Oh my God, he's so cool!
Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know? Try waving to them. They love it.
Oh, he's so cute!
They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal!
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle wouldn't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
Ah, it's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbike, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't start. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, Air Forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ah, in any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me, in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah. She's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. Oh. Winterschulden and baby.
Oh my God, there he goes!
And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you?
The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The White Frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing revertingly to the trash can. She's
Under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well.
Hey, you there! If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please.
Oh, Detective Sky. Hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit, and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone all smiles for that glamorous fop. Glamorous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. Hey, it's distracting.
Speaking of distracting,
guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensic technique. Maybe we can try it out? Do you mind me asking what is it you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that?
Oh, you want to know, do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy.
You splurged? You mean it wasn't a police issue?
What is it? I see a roller and glue. It's a footprint analysis kit.
Footprint?
It was raining on the night of the murder, which means some footprints were left. Oh, does that mean anything to do with the blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your penny snatching student witness, for instance? Haha, so with that kit, right.
What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on the opposing teams, and all.
Oh, pshaw, we are friends. And, to tell the truth, I'm not so good at this stuff. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Oh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunny. He's out of paper mache.
Footprints analysis, hey? Should I give it a go? Yes, give it a go.
Okay.
Hey, I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit. Right. Allow me to explain. Ahem. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit.
Why does that not fill me with confidence?
First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe prints, we want to analyze. We've taken the liberty marking all the shoe prints on the map. Well, which shoe print should we start with?
If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start.
Shoe prints prepare to be examined. Oh, this is so exciting! Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just touch the screen where you want to pour the plaster. Like this.
That doesn't look too hard.
If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, then you have to start over. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, on to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just touch to direct the dryer. There, give it a shot. There we go. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yes. Yes, that's a good one. Next up, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink up just the shoe print part. Hold on to that roller tight now and roll it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink on there for a good print. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes! Let's see if we get a match. So the shoe print belongs to Walkie-Talkie after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, it's almost... I can almost see those science at work. Don't you love it? Nothing feels better.
She's definitely way more into this than I am.
Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case with science.
Well, that certainly brightened her mood. However, we need to do that one more time. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go?
Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Now, pick a print you want analyzed.
I think I know which one needs to be analyzed. It's pretty obvious.
Okay, looking good. Next, dry the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. And then, yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Right, now the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Huh? That's a funny shoe print.
Is that even a shoe?
Is that even a shoe?
It is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can't say without even looking that this print doesn't match any prints on our list. A mystery print. Now let's talk to her. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details.
Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I want to study and become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now. Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank and title doesn't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart.
I've always thought that too.
And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrive. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right? A prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed on the brow. Less glamorous and more slimmerous, you know? No, actually, I don't. Well, and what happened 7 years ago? Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were the one. I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his. But let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself, anyway. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to select. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Huh? Given up already? Suit yourself. If you want to take another swing at it, just let me know. That mystery print will just have us do another one. Okay. So. Next up. Actually. Let's present the slippers to her. They say the Meretics Clinic. Hey! What?
This slipper. Look at it. Look right here. I think I see a toe mark.
A toe mark? You think we can get a print off of that?
Sure. Toes have prints just like fingers. Hers do, you know.
This little clue might be a gold mine.
Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep records of toe prints. So we won't know whose it is.
I guess that would be asking too much to hope for.
Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it.
Okay.
This print is far too smooth to come from a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind, though. That's certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. Right next to the Eldoom noodle stand. It does make me wonder. Hey, you!
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that would have left a print like that. You know what? I think I have just the thing. I think I have our culprit right here.
Take that!
Know what I'm eating?
Snacks?
Snacks. More precisely, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I eat chocolate snackoos.
I had no idea.
I think she means you picked the wrong evidence, Apollo.
I had no idea. Maybe if I examine the thing first?
The bottom is covered with paint.
Huh? What's this weird shape here?
It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
So the outline was left when the leaf was removed.
Ah!
I got paint on my hand.
Apollo! I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape.
Maybe now? Hopefully this works now that I analyzed it. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually.
Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here?
But look at the bottom, see?
It's covered in paint, except for...
See, right here?
Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper was steeped in paint? Makes sense, doesn't it?
Wait, something's written on them.
The Miraculous Clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic.
Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved.
Why is she just standing there eating?
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What?
Can you get us access to the Miraculous Clinic?
The police won't let us in, and they say the murder, her and the clinic are not connected. And that's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes.
Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. It seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty.
Right. Miraculous Clinic, here comes justice! Ah, you two again. When, oh when, will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. If I were you, look what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky? Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin, today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, officer. Thank you, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Huh? Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place is the connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim lived, looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
Examine everything.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from O'Doon's Noodles. They're Mr. Salty.
Then I think we figured something out.
I think we have. Mr. O'Doon must do takeout.
Mr. O'Doon must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy.
These must be the slippers for patients of the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the brack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out of here the night of the murder.
Right. The paint's from the hit and run after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of a hit and run.
There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe a visitor that's come to see Dr. Marackets?
I think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor is still here,
Why'd they leave without their shoes?
better take a closer look just in case. Alright, let's see. Zoom in.
Hey, Apollo. I think this is...
Huh? This could be a toe print. Maybe we could get a print off this.
Let's try it out.
Let's see. Whose toe print is this? Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe.
But wait, that means it's great that we got the print, but is there such a thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh, good point. If there is, Detective Sky didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print.
This seems like a good time to ask Detective Scott a detective's advice.
Yeah, good idea. Let's see.
Look, this door says doctor's office.
I think this is the victim's private office.
It's not locked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks. Hucks don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about.
Ah, Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door!
Someone's in there! Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in! And they left through that window!
Wait, Apollo! You're too late to catch them now!
That must be your experience as a penny snatcher chaser thing talking. Well, we should tell the police.
Let's check out the room first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am. One thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Okay, first thing I notice, lamp on the ground.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burned out?
No. Oh, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
But why is it standing up on the floor like that then?
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splotch on the part of the cord. You think that's blood?
It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Something definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure.
What a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock.
Oh. Someone's already entered 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9. Wait, do you think...
That burglar just now was trying to open it. I wonder what's inside this safe.
If there's a way we can figure out the last 2 numbers...
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers.
I wonder. I've got just the thing. Well, I have an idea.
I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what next 2 numbers are.
When you press the buttons, you have to touch them.
With your finger, right? That would leave a print. When you open the safe, if you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we find the buttons with fingerprints,
We'll find the safe's code. Not bad, Apollo.
here we go. And I don't know about this, but I'm pretty sure this is illegal. Look, you can see the only finger resonates clearly. Look at 7 and 9.
These are glove marks. Herx, the burglar must have been wearing gloves.
Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. It opened!
It looks like a medical chart. There's an X-ray in there as well.
An X-ray? I can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it reads walkie-talkie. So this is Walkie, our client's charts, huh?
Why would this one chart be here in the safe? Let's see. The physician's signature says Palmerackets.
What is it, Apollo?
Look at where it says who filled the chart.
Let's see. Nurse Alita Talita?
Alita Taliala is Apollo's fiance. So one Ida too many, Apollo. Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on the staff at this clinic.
Odd that she neglected to mention this before now.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
So Alita Taliala worked at the Meretics clinic. And she had access to Wakikataki's medical chart. You had the I and Y wrong, Apollo. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher it? Looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullets sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of a safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprising, given that it was fired into a metal safe. This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Let's see. I think we examined everything we can. The lamp, the safe, the bullet, the charts. Let's get out of here. And if I make a mistake, I'll come back and examine anything I missed. Oops. Wrong location. I meant to go to People Park.
I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science.
Next she'll give us an analyzing face prints.
Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo.
Okay.
These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
You need a sample of the same toe print. Off another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So, if the prints matched, you'd know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? Got one right here. I think I just might, actually.
Really?
I'm beginning to suspect something here.
Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print?
Take that!
I did say toe print sample, didn't I? Where exactly is the toe print on this evidence?
Oops. Stormy skies ahead.
Again, scientifically this time, if you would.
The toe print. Right.
forgot to analyze. There. Just need to get the right angle. If I can. Zoom in. I wonder, could this be a print?
Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. This could be a vital piece of evidence.
Now I just gotta powder it until I can see the print appear. Hey, it worked! Look, that looks like a big toe print, maybe.
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already. What is next?
Next, we have to... What was next? We have to match the print, right?
Right, let's match it. Wait. The detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo.
Oh, good point.
Maybe we should ask her. Get some expert advice.
I guess so.
Ah, these slippers. That's quite a clear print hint there, a toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there's always a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
You need the sample.
Yeah, we've already been through this. However, this time we analyzed both pieces of footwear, so the outcome should be different this time.
Take that!
This pair of sandals toe print and all.
Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy.
Can you analyze it for us?
Of course. Hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we're the ones who found the prints.
It's a perfect match. The same person who wore these sandals and slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say, not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. And I guess we can go back to the Hickfield Clinic. Let's see how Mr. Wright is doing. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in your trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did the disguise say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself? Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly don't waste any time getting to the point.
7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school! He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They say you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, a foreign attorney himself? How does it feel? I feel like I don't want it to be true. But what about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial, there was a single piece of forged evidence? I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright? Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. Okay. Let's see our client. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again! Do you always have to announce your entries like that? Man, my old man, Man! Now I'm all in funk, and it's all his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Hey man, and you won't see me bugging about one or two guilty charges. But what if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience. You feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. If I've learned one thing today, it's that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. disappointing. That's what he is.
I heard he wants to leave the mob.
Over my dead body! I spent my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kitaki family. Please don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail for my sake. Huh? What's that? Some kind of X-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie. It's yours. Hey, look. I don't smoke or nothing. I'm living long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look at here in particular. Where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala. Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic, so... Could you tell us more about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, I'll tell you how we met, if you want to know that bad. About half a year ago, I was shot during a turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The Meratix clinic?
That's where I met her, my fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, ain't the bad guys always get the ladies. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Strict gangster style. Guess what she said?
What did she say?
Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like, hey, on the down low. Oh, know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So, that was the proposal? You know it. An oath of love. Right there in the hospital room. Just like that. The OP was done. And we were out of there. See you later. Bye. About that OP. Yeah? Didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said?
Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G and you know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the bullet at the checkup? Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cab pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, have you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older than I mean. Now then, what can you tell me about these? Walkie, You don't happen to recognize these sandals, do you? Hey, sure I do! Who? I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present. She got mad little feet. Man, so cute, man.
So these sandals are hers.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? And that's everything here. Let's see Mr. Aldoon. And this is the part I've been dreading for this episode. So forgive me if I had to speed through certain parts of this episode, folks.
Mr. Aldoon, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Trucy doll?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Aldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Aldoon. Oh, please don't let me black out after this. Mr. Aldoon, could you take a look at this? A medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Aldoon?
Wait, what? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy! You can't put him on trial, he's ABD!
ABD?
All but dead! He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer! Can you tell us why? Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. He's like a completely different person. Okay. This next bit is not for the faint of heart, so if you are one of those people that have seizures or have a very faint heart for this kind of topic, I suggest you turn off this video now. This is your only warning. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie feller's not doing well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation's already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky an operation on.
What?
Yeah, normally I commit, but I'm gonna skip all of this. Sorry, fellas.
You mean...
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. I take it more than a miracle to take it out. It take a magician.
I'm only making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, when the heart's pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half year, tops. But, Walkie's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. Well, he should be on an operating table.
Great. Just great.
How could Dr. Marekitz do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
I got a pretty good idea how he felt. In emergency operation, he's got the kid chest open on the table, and he finds the bullet.
Sorry, folks, I'm starting to get lightheaded, so I gotta wrap this up quickly. Normally I'd commit and keep reading, but this is an emergency. Sorry for skipping all that important dialogue, folks, but I'm about to have a seizure, so I'm gonna go lie down. So, will we be able to get Walkie off the hook before his dilemma gets the better of him? Find out next time, and let's replay Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment if you want. Ring that bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasionally Saturday and Sundays. Till the next video, this is Saur Darkchylde, signing it off. Have a good night, folks.